And welcome to Flower Friday. I'm Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
That is right. And we have got a bright and cheerful spring wreath we're going to do today. So y'all come in and get comfortable and let's get on making this spring wreath. We need bright and cheerful, don't we? You know,
Yes.
the weather's been kind of iffy around here lately, so we need something bright and cheerful.
That's right. So when you hop on, y'all make sure you say hi and let us know where you're watching
That's
from.
right.
If you are watching us live, just type live in the comments. If you're watching us on replay, be sure to type replay in the comments.
That's right. And just sprinkle this around to your friends so they can come watch too, because this is going to be fun and I think they'll enjoy it.
Oh, this one's going to be so pretty and fun and bright. And
yes,
cheerful.
Bright and cheerful.
Hello, Mary. Welcome. Hello, hello. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Hey, Patty, we're so glad to have you here with us.
Yes, look at how bright and cheerful these flowers are. Aren't they beautiful? So bright and cheerful. I love these colors. We're going to be using these picks to make a bright and cheerful wreath.
Yeah, so these picks actually are from Sullivan Gifts.
Yes, and they came with so much on them already. So we're going to use them just like they are to make these wreaths.
Happy Friday. Welcome. Hey, Kim. Hey, Michelle.
Hello,
so we've got
hello.
6 of these picks that we're going to be using today.
Yeah, 6 each.
6 each. We are using a 14-inch grapevine wreath base. Now, if you don't have 14 and you just have an 18-inch, that is completely fine.
It is.
You can definitely use an 18-inch.
Yes, you may need to use a couple of extra picks, but other than that, you can use it.
Yeah. Now, we already have our bows made. For this, we just use a 1.5-inch. We've just got a little plaid ribbon. This is, like I said, a 1.5-inch. It is a wired ribbon, and it is a floppy bow, which you can go on our YouTube channel, and I'll try to link it below, and you can watch exactly how we make this bow. It's very simple.
Yeah. We're also going to use some really pretty ivy that we've got, and I love the color of this because it's kind of a lighter green, and that just goes perfect with all of these picks. So we're going to use that. We've got some other greenery we're going to use. So I am anxious to get started on this one.
That's right. And these picks that we're using, these are great because they're going to take up a lot of room. We're actually going to use them just as they are. This is going to be a very easy wreath to make.
It is.
But it's going to be so pretty and bright and colorful.
That's right. And just, you know, we did get these from Sullivan Gifts, but if you can't get them there or whatever, you can find picks at Michael's. You can find them at Hobby Lobby. You know, you can find them all over the place. And they have so many elements already on them that you would have to go buy, you know, separately. So a lot of times it does do well if you want that kind of look to use a whole pick like this. So that's what we're going to do.
And I will say that Hobby Lobby has a very similar
They really do.
pick.
Yes.
It does not have the purple on it, but it has the pretty pink and yellow
And
orange. So if you can find that one, that's a really good one to use too.
It is. So,
All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started.
Yes, we are. So the first thing we're going to do, and like we said, we're going to start out. Now, we may end up taking one apart. I'm not sure yet. We're going to wait and see how it goes. But we're going to start using them just like this. So I'm not going to cut it off or anything. I'm going to use the stems just like they are.
Now, I do want to say really quick, I've already kind of pulled mine apart, but
Yes, you
when
do
you
need
get
to spread
these,
them.
when you get them, they're kind of balled up like that. They're all kind of bunched together. So we did take them before we did anything and kind of pull them apart.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
Just kind of pull things out, just spread them out a little bit so that they look really pretty there.
Yeah. But those are pretty. And you
Aren't
can
they
see those are
pretty?
close.
They make a really, really pretty little airy and just pretty wildflower wreaths, I think. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to move this over a little closer to you. And we're using our glue skillet with our glue, and we're just going to put them on the end here. And the first one we're going to put up here in the top, just like this. And we're just going to kind of move it around until we get it where we want it. And then we're just going to kind of spread the flowers out a little bit.
Now, we are using a glue skillet by Bonder. It's really great. We love our glue skillet.
We love it.
If you don't have a glue skillet, you can just use your glue gun, but you just want to make sure you have about an inch of glue there on the end.
Okay, so we have got that one. So we're going to do the same thing at the bottom. And we're doing, you know, normally we green our wreaths, but this has got our greenery in it. Now we are going to add some other greenery, but since this has actually got our green in it, it's going to go ahead and give us our shape. So we're just going to use it, what's in the pick, to get our shape. So we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to put this one down at the bottom.
Now, I'm not sure if we mentioned, but this is a crescent style that we're doing.
Yes, it is a crescent.
This is not a full round wreath. It's a
No,
crescent style.
but now you definitely could certainly do a round wreath with these picks. You would just need some more. You know, it would take more than 6, probably. And see, once we get it in there, we're just going to kind of move them around and arrange them a little bit, just like that. Now we're going to take another one.
Terry, these picks came from Sullivan Gifts, and they're great.
They are great.
They save time using them together like this, too.
Yes, they really do. Okay, I'm just kind of straightening mine out. And I'm going to pull my bow forward because this one's going to come down here behind my bow. But I want to make sure that I've got it close enough to the one that I've put in there so that I don't have any gaps. So you see, I've got it so it kind of mixes in with the one that I've used in front of it. Just like that.
And we'll go back and fix our
we'll arrange
bow.
it and fix our bow and do all that.
So, don't worry if it, you know, if it flattens out a little bit, that's okay.
And we're going to, any of the flowers that just kind of, you know, fall into the bow, we're just going to let the bow be incorporated into this. So, that's going to be pretty, I think. And I'm just going to put the next one down at the bottom. So I'm just going to kind of come up here. And I'm trying to judge how far I want to push it in because I do want to make sure that it's still close to this one just like the top one was. I want them to just kind of flow into each other.
And this is one of those wreaths that if you're making it for yourself, you may want to kind of test out where exactly on the wreath you want your picks to go. So you can stick it in, maybe make sure that's the right spot, and then go back and dip it in your glue.
Definitely,
and glue it in.
definitely.
Hello, Charles. Welcome.
Hey,
We're so glad to
Charles.
have you with us. Hey,
Yes,
Amber.
we are.
We are so glad that y'all can join us. So let us know in the comments if you're working on any DIY projects or wreaths or crafts. We would love to know what you're working on right now.
Yes, I always love to hear what people are doing.
Yeah, and let us know if you're ready for spring, because I know I am.
Oh, I am. I am. All right.
It's been a little bit cold here today.
Yes, it has. We had that terrible storm come in, and it brought in cold with it.
Heather, you could definitely do the same with Christmas picks, for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Okay, this one's going to come up. I want this one to be kind of right behind my bow, so I'm going to bring it about halfway because I still want it to be very close to the one in front of it. So we're just going to move that. Now see, I'm just going to take my loops and kind of rearrange them so that some of the flowers are coming in my bow. I want my bow to look like it's just growing among the flowers right there. And we will fix it even better before we finish. Okay, now this last one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart and I'm just going to fill in some right in here, and then I want to put some on the other side of my bow as well. So I'm just going to cut. It's got a good little place to cut naturally right there. So I'm going to cut that piece off first.
And what's great about these picks too, you can bend them kind of any way. So you can
really
have some coming up, you know, in that direction, and then you can kind of bend some around. You don't have to keep them all going exactly the same.
No, and I love that.
So that really gives you a lot of dimension. And you want this to be very airy.
Yes.
Kind of wispy looking.
Yes, you definitely do. That is trying not to go in. Let's see. Let me get some more glue. Try that again. My tape has come off. There we go. There we go.
And you took your last one apart.
I just took I'm just taking it apart and filling in just along the sides a little bit.
There.
And now I'm going to put some of this in the inside, because you know we've got to have both sides of our bow covered, so we're going to put some on the inside and fill in with the rest. See, that just helps you to get all of these through the loops of your bow. And then we've still got some greenery we're going to add to it. Okay, I've got one more little piece.
Okay, that one fell.
Fell apart. Uh-oh.
It's okay.
Sometimes they do that, yeah. I think I'm just going to use these individually, so I'm going to turn it this way real quick just to see where I might want to put one. I think I'll put this one down here. This one. Use it right in here. I love it when I can find a pick that's got so many elements on it, because you can do so much with them.
And really, you can use as many or as few. If you know, this is one of those that if the grapevine shows a little bit, that's fine.
Yes, definitely.
So if you want to have like a lot of the exposed grapevine, you can do that. Or, you know, you can fill it up even more if you want to.
Let's see. this right in here. Okay, so I've got all of the picks put where I want those put. Now we will be putting the tails in, but I'm just keeping them pulled back so that they won't be in my way for right now. But now we're going to add some of the greenery that we've got. And I love this fern. Like I said, it is a kind of a lighter green, and I love that. So I am going to put my first piece. This one is going to go up around the top. So I think I'm going to put it right in here. And just kind of let it fall right in there, just like that. It just goes so well with these colors that are in here.
And you can just mix it in with the pick. It's okay if you kind of got it in front of...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's exactly right, because you can just move anything around that you might need to. So we're just going to kind of put that right in there. I'm just going to move my bow and put this one right up under my bow. And it's just making it, giving it more fullness. And this one I'm going to put back here behind my bow. Okay. But see, by using the picks, and we don't use them all the time, just when we happen to find one that will work, you know, so well, like this one does. But you do save so much time, because each of these things would have to be individually put in, and you're able to put them all in together, and that just really saves time.
It actually ends up, to me, saving some money, too.
It does.
Being able to do it like that.
Because, yes, you would have to buy all of these little elements separately, and that definitely would cost a lot more. The main thing is think outside the box. When you know, if you see some picks like that that's got a lot of things, think, how can I use that? Because I tell you, you can do so much with them. I was showing Amanda earlier how pretty these would be, just putting them together into a garland. They would be beautiful. And all you'd have to do is zip tie them together one after another and make a beautiful garland. So there's so much you could do with them. All right, now we're going to put some of our, are you up?
I'm there.
You're
I'm
up?
there. I've got a couple more.
Yeah, little pieces. All right.
That's okay.
Well, we're going to use our little flowy. I forgot what this is called now. I did know, but now I can't think. So, I'm going to put this
any kind of flowy,
yeah, any
vine
kind would work.
Greenery
sure
will work for this.
This one's one of my favorites, though.
It's buckle fern, isn't it?
No, this one is, it's called mini something.
Oh, is it the mini ficus?
Mini ficus,
Yeah.
that's it. Mini ficus. And you can usually find it.
This came from Michael's, and it's in this Ashland
collection.
spring section.
Yeah.
But it does not say it's mini ficus.
No, but if you look it up, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, mini ficus. And I knew it was mini something, but I couldn't think what it was. I'm just gonna put some of this all around. And I take them and just separate them. I pull one of the, because most of these stems have two of the little
like the
pieces, the little leaves or whatever. They have two, or some of them have, like this one has three. So once I put it in, then I just kind of pull one way and one the other to spread them out a little bit. And of course, we got to remember behind our bow, because we don't ever want to forget that. But I'm pulling one up here, you know, at the top, and then I've got one even coming into my bow, just like that.
Kind of with this one, the flowier, the better.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly right. You want some kind of greenery that has movement like that. And this is an excellent one for that. You wouldn't want to use anything really, really heavy. And if I can get that price off, don't you love how they stick the prices on things? Bless their hearts. I guess they have to make sure the price tags stay on. But oh
yeah,
my
I think
goodness,
they get tired of. I know several years ago it used to be like you'd get a bush and
never could find the price.
Cannot find the price because it's falling off. So, I guess they got tired of that.
Yeah, they did, and now they stick them, and then you have to just work yourself silly to try to get them.
To make sure that they don't fall off.
They're not going to fall off. That is for sure. Okay, put this one back here behind on this side.
So y'all let us know what the weather is like where you are, and if you were involved, or if you had those terrible storms where you were, or where you live, because we
did.
We had tornadoes.
Yes, and we are just so blessed, because I'm telling you, just literally, how many, 2-3 miles, maybe? I don't know. Not very far away from us. I'm not good at judging distance, so I'm not sure, but not too far away. Houses were in our area were just destroyed.
Completely.
So, in fact, my sister-in-law called from North Carolina this morning before daybreak, because she had happened to see on the news where they mentioned our county, and it just scared her to death. So, because they had not heard from us, and so we are just feeling very blessed today, I'm telling you.
And we live in a really small community. I mean, we have a stop sign, and we have a church, and we have a school.
And that's
K through 12 school.
Yeah, K through 12
So when they mention us on the news,
that's a big deal, believe me. That is a very, very big deal. So, yeah. And of course, I saw the phone ring and panicked, thinking something was wrong with them, and she was calling to check on us that early.
Patty says cool but sunny in Ohio.
Oh.
Yeah, some others. Hello, Kathy from Ontario. Welcome.
Hey, Kathy.
Glad to have you with us.
Yes, we are. Okay. And I've got some other little grass, but I don't really think I want to use it, because I think I'm just kind of liking it. I may put a couple of more little pieces, but I do have some little grass that we could use if we needed it, you know, if you needed to fill in a little more, but I don't know. You going to use it, you think?
I probably won't use it if you don't use it.
I don't think I want to, because I kind of like the airiness of it. But I'm going to use a few more of my mini ficus in a couple of places. And let's see, where did I see? Oh, there it was. I just love this, so make sure to have this in your spring summer collection of stuff, because you will use it and because you will love it. This mini ficus.
Yeah, we use that. That's one of our go-to greeneries for sure.
It is.
Especially during spring and summer.
Yes, for sure. There we go. This would be cute to add some little bumblebees or things like that. Some little butterflies.
Do you want a bumblebee?
Yeah, give me a bumblebee. I'm going to put a little bee on it, because we love little critters.
We love critters, and I especially love bees. I don't love bees. I mean,
not
I love
in real
bees,
life, yeah.
But bees are very important. Honeybees are very important.
Yeah, they are.
But I'm allergic to bees, so.
She is.
But I do like these little fake bees. They're cute.
Yes, they are.
But just don't want to get stung by bees.
I'm going to put it right there on that little flower. How cute is that? And see how the bow just kind of goes right along and just kind of disappears in the wreath. And that's what, with this, that you want. So now, I'm going to fix my tails. And you could just curl them if you wanted to. Or you could actually, if you didn't want to do that, you could just kind of weave them through the flowers, whatever you wanted to do. And you know, this, you can find a lot of times picks that have like fruit, like berries and, you know, blackberries and things like that. And anything like that would be pretty to add. Even if you have to add other flowers with it, you can still use the whole picks, you know, in your designs. So it is definitely something to think about.
This is like another one of those garden type wreaths. It reminds me of a garden.
Yep.
So airy and colorful.
Let's see if I want to leave my tails like that.
And you can kind of just move your little flowers around.
Fix them any way that you want them to be.
Put it there right where you want them.
Yeah.
Connie said, are you going to make a baby wreath anytime soon?
Well,
she loves the baby butt wreaths.
Yeah.
Well, what do we have over there?
Da, 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 da.
We have a baby's butt.
We have a baby butt. Yes, we do. My husband, I'm telling you, I have to tell y'all this. He opened the box because it just, I had ordered it on Etsy, and it, you know, he didn't know what it was. He just opened the box and he saw this. And if you could have seen the look on his face, he said, what in the world? Why would somebody send you something like that? I said, I ordered it. You ordered that? I said, yes, it's a baby butt for a baby butt wreath. But he thought I had lost my mind. So it is cute. Look at the little toes.
It is cute.
So, yeah, we will be doing a baby butt wreath sometime soon for our baby boy that is coming. And I can't wait.
Yeah.
Cannot wait.
So fun.
Yeah. He just really, he thought that I had lost my mind, that I had ordered something like that.
Well, he probably thinks that we've lost our mind about half the stuff.
He does. He does. He does. You know, men sometimes think I'm crazy, but that's okay. I like baby butts. So I'm going to make a baby butt wreath.
But,
yep. Although I don't know if some hospitals have gotten to where they don't allow wreaths anymore. Used to, that was so much fun doing the wreath for their hospital for all the babies. So we'll have to find
if
that
not,
out.
it'll be ready for when we come home.
It will. That's right. We will have to find that out.
Robbie, I'm feeling good. Thank you for asking.
I don't know what I'm going to do with my tails, but there they are right now. I'm tired of playing with them right now, so I'm just going to leave them for right now. I'll probably end up curling them, but you could do whatever. That's what's good.
Yeah, you could even tack them to the side if you wanted to.
You could. Whatever you wanted to do. But isn't that fun? And you see, it's not hard, to
this
do.
Is actually very
when
simple.
you've got pigs, it makes it so much easier because you don't have to put things, in each individual place, and you don't have to buy all the individual bushes and things. So I always love it if I can find, I'm picky about what kind of picks I want, so it's hard to find them sometimes, but when you do, get them.
Yeah, and if you're just a complete beginner, you don't even have to use the other greeneries.
No,
you can just use the picks. You could really just put a couple from the top, a couple from the and one from the back.
And that would be just as cute. Yeah. People would love it. So, the greenery is just something extra that you can do. Because, as you know, we like to make wreaths with wow factor.
Yeah. So
that's our saying. And so that's what we want to do. We want to make them a little over the top.
And I bet a bird would think these flowers were real, because
I bet they would too, because they really do. Yeah, I guarantee you they would think it was. And while I'm thinking about it, there's still some time, but not very much, that you can get in Design with the Pros Club. So if you are interested in learning from us, whether you've ever made a wreath, or if you are a seasoned wreath maker and you want to learn how to sell them online like we've done since 2007, which seems impossible to think that long, but we have, you can join us in our club. And what did you want to say? Yeah,
definitely. So if you're interested and if you would like to learn more, just go to our website at www.gracemonroehome.com. You can click the little button at the upper right-hand corner, and there's all kinds of information there. There's videos, testimonials on there, all kinds of information, and we would love to have you.
Yes, we would. We have a wonderful group of people that are with us, and we love our people, and we just love our group. We are blessed. Yeah. So we would love to have you join us.
We did a fun tutorial last night.
Yes,
so if you are in Design with the Pros Club,
yep,
and you missed that tutorial, head over to the private Facebook page, and
isn't that cute?
You can watch that, because it was
a beehive. Yep, it
very
was
fun tutorial.
Yep, we did that yesterday. So y'all come join us and go try to make a wreath.
Yeah, and this is just a really simple one.
Yes, it is.
And really, you could make it as simple or as complex as you wanted.
Yeah, you really could. You could even, this is one you could add so much, because you could add a birdhouse if you wanted to with a little bird. That would be cute, but there's just so much you could do. So y'all go try that.
And if you are watching us on Facebook, y'all be sure to follow our Facebook page. If you're watching us on YouTube, just click the little subscribe button and the little bell so that you get notified when we release new videos, because we've got some fun stuff coming up soon.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And we have enjoyed this time with you all, so y'all go have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you, Denise. And somebody was asking about the picks again. We mentioned it earlier. It's
SullivanGifts.com. SullivanGifts.com.
Yeah, so they have some pretty
and you do have to I think you do have to register. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's wholesale only or not, so I don't want to say.
Now, I will say, and I mentioned this earlier too, Hobby Lobby has a very similar
Yes, they do have a very similar one. So if you can't buy through Sullivan Gifts, then definitely you can find them at Hobby Lobby. You really can.
Yeah, in fact, we use the Hobby Lobby picks a lot too.
Yes,
They're
we
very,
do.
Similar.
They are very similar. Got a lot of stuff in them. So
actually, they have some really pretty green berries on those. So I really like.
Oh
those
yeah,
too.
I do like those too. Yep.
Well, thank y'all so much for joining us today. We're live every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time for Flower Friday Live. So y'all be sure to join us next week.
That's right. We have a good time every Friday.
We do.
That's right.
All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.